Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. In the midst of all this tournament chaos, we've got some debut match. We got a debut match for you here. Two new players, completely new, have never played in teams, never played in singles, hoping to start their career off on the right foot. I'm excited for it. Anna's here; she's excited for it. Right?
So excited.
Great. Love it. We have Shelton, JD Domash. Names I've heard before, have been floating around, but I've never quite seen play. I don't know how well they're going to be at Fandom. I'm excited to see them try their hat at it. But let's see how the players are feeling in the promos.
Hey everybody. My name is Zach Shelton. You've maybe seen me around. I've competed in Multiplex Melee, but I wanted to try my hand at Fandom just to see how I would do. And just wanted to say good luck to my opponent, and let's have some fun.
Hey, JD here. Similar, you may have seen me in a couple geek matches and other channels. But I'm just here to have a good time, and I wanted to see how I would do, test my knowledge, and have a good time. We'll see what happens. Should be fun.
And I don't know about you, but I like, let's have fun, should be fun. I like those catchphrases much better than the usual, like light the fuse, buy our shit. Another catchphrase that you can think of right now off the top of your head in the next 2 seconds?
Nope.
Great. Let's get into round number one. One is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down an answer. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions again in round number one?
Nope.
All righty. Anna, would you like to read the first question?
I would love to. Your first question is going to be in the category Horror Icons. In which Horror Icons film are numerous characters killed while on a show called Dangertainment?
Do you like being scared? Is that like some people like being scared, and it's a weird thing to me.
I don't mind it. I definitely would rather like a jump scare movie than like a psychological like horror film because
a film, a movie versus a film.
Yeah, there's something like controlled there,
4, 3,
I enjoy.
2, 1 makes perfect sense. Pens down. We'll start with JD.
I did not have anything.
All right, and Zach.
Hopefully I understood the question. I said Jigsaw.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for Halloween Resurrection. Halloween Resurrection. It's very bad. Your next question will come in the category of the Worlds of DC. In The Suicide Squad, which specific relative of Bloodsport's visits him before the mission in Corto Maltese?
Do we just have to say what the relation they have?
Yeah. Don't need the name, just the relation.
Okay.
You have a pink shirt on?
I do. I was going to change it to purple to confuse you because you've seen me in this shirt all day.
Yeah, I would have been like, who are you?
I know. What do you think about it?
5. It's okay. 4.
Great.
3. More of a purple
Thanks.
guy. 2. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Zach.
Daughter.
And JD.
I said his daughter.
Daughter is correct. Point on the board per player. It's 1-1. What's the next question, Anna?
Your next question is going to be in the category of DreamWorks. How many times has Antonio Banderas voiced the character Puss in Boots? Yes, I thought I said
I
that
have
weird.
3 markers here in front of me. One of them doesn't work, and it's always like a...
Are we counting just films?
Just films. Yep.
Okay.
You should just throw out your marker.
Maybe next time. But then it kind of starts to work. If I give it a little shake and I'm like, is this the one that was dying or is it one of the others? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with JD.
5.
And Zach.
I guess 4.
5 is the correct answer. Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, Shrek Forever After, Puss in Boots, and Puss in Boots The Last Wish were the correct answers. So JD will take the first lead of the match. It's 2-1. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of sci-fi icons. In Terminator Salvation, who is ranked number 1 on Skynet's kill list?
I'd just like to point out there is a grammatical. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say we'll take first name, last name, or both if you'd like. And you were criticizing. Go ahead.
Yeah, you have a grammatical error in your next one, and I'd like to know.
Ooh.
No, I don't.
This could
You're
be
wrong.
2 people. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Zach.
I guess Kyle Reese.
And JD.
That could be one of them. I was between that and John Connor. I put John Connor.
Those were the 2 options. Kyle Reese is the correct answer.
Yep, that makes
Zach
sense.
will tie the game, 2 points apiece.
Yep.
Go ahead, Anna. I believe in you.
Okay. Your next question is going to be in the category of DC. Near the beginning of V for Vendetta, how many fingermen does V save Evie from in an alley?
Where's the grammar issue? What's the issue here?
The from in an alley. I was like, from an alley, in an alley.
From in an alley.
Great.
And JD, we just need both hands on screen, bud.
Yep, no worries. Got
Very
it.
good. You seen this film?
No,
Why not?
because
DC's like a big pile of shit, but like this one's pretty good.
that's good to know. Can't wait to get to it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to JD.
Seen this once, but it's been a long time. I said 3. I could be wrong.
And Zach.
I've never seen it, but I guess 3.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for 2. Just 2.
I can picture the scene. I just was like 2 or 3. I wasn't sure.
Great scene.
Yeah.
All right, Anna. I'll read the next one. Comes in the category of creature features. In Jurassic World, what is the name of the Navy veteran who is the park's velociraptor expert and handler? Again, first name, last name, or both will be accepted.
Hey.
Listening to some music.
I can't hear myself because the sound noise cancellation is on, and it's throwing me off because I feel like I'm talking underwater.
Why would you wear those things? 5, 4,
Because you're
3,
so loud and annoying.
1. That's
So.
very mean. Hands down. We'll start with Zach.
Owen Grady.
And JD.
Owen Grady.
Owen Grady is correct. Still tied, 3 points apiece. What's the next question, Anna?
Your next question is in the category of James Bond. In which Bond film will you see assassins be trained on Spectre Island?
Are you always like, oh no, here come words. I'm getting nervous. You could read the rest of the questions right now that you're going to have to read later if you want to prep.
Nah.
Okay.
I like the element of surprise.
Sure, that's fine. I get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with JD.
I guess Spectre.
And Zach.
I just guessed a random one. Diamonds Are Forever.
Both good guesses, but unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for From Russia with Love.
That makes sense. Is that I was like, are we going older? I went older or newer? I went newer.
To be fair, Spectre, not a bad guess based on the question. But we'll move to the next question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. Who played Cassian Andor in Rogue One, a Star Wars story?
Can you repeat the question? I didn't quite hear it. There was an echo.
Yeah, You can have a technical repeat. The question again: who plays Cassian Andor in Rogue One: A Star Wars Story?
Okay, there we
Sometimes
go.
technical repeats, Anna, when the technology fails us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good to have.
Yeah, because as evident in a previous question in this very round, you can't trust machines at all.
You cannot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with JD.
Diego Luna.
And Zach.
Diego Luna.
Diego Luna is correct. Still 4 points apiece, keeping pace. What's the penultimate question, Anna?
Your penultimate question is in the category of Pixar. In Turning Red, Mei Lin first turns into a red panda after her mother confronts a fellow student at what kind of location? I did read that one beforehand.
Well done.
Could you
Have
tell?
you ever seen a red panda, like in real life?
No. Why, have
They're
you?
awesome. You would love them.
You have seen one?
Yeah.
Where?
I've been to several zoos in my time.
Wow. A big zoo
Let's
guy?
go the red pandas, because I'm like, dude, they're sick.
Sounds cool. I don't think they
5,
have those in the Bronx Zoo.
4, 3. I bet they do. 2, 1. Pens
I'd love to
down.
find
We'll
out.
go to Zach
I guess birthday party.
and JD.
I said outsider school.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for a convenience store. Convenience.
Yeah.
All right, still tied as we go into the final question in round number 1. That question will come in the category of Marvel. And your question is, who kills Elektra's father in Daredevil?
Oh, how rude of them.
It's not a very nice thing.
No.
I would agree. There are multiple red pandas in Fandom now that I'm thinking about it.
Yes, there were.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just realized I thought of another. Have you seen the previous film?
No.
Wouldn't recommend. It's not great. 5,
Turning Red?
4. Yeah, no, not a fan. 3,
Mm.
2.
Not as good as Turning Blue.
Pens down. Good one. Didn't. We'll come to JD
Bullseye.
and Zach.
I was between 2 and I guess Bullseye.
Bullseye is the correct answer. So we will end round number 1 all tied up 5-5. Is that what you have, Anna?
That is what I have.
Great. Then we will move on to round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, but be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Disney Animation, Creature Features, Epic Adventures, Worlds of DC, MCU, Marvel, Sci-Fi Icons, and DC. With that being said, we are tied, but JD, you won the coin for the match, so you will have preference. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will defer.
All righty then. Zach, that means this spin will be your first spin. Lands on Disney Animation. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I will keep it.
Sounds like a plan. Then I will remove this. And Anna, these questions are coming your way momentarily.
Great.
There they are right there. Anna, would you please read Zach his questions in the category of Disney Animation?
I would love to. Zach, are you ready for your questions in the category of Disney Animation?
I am.
Sounds good. Your first question is, which Disney animated film features a river called Adelholland?
Can I get multiple choice, please?
Your multiple choice options are A, Frozen 2, B, Tangled, C, Raya and the Last Dragon, or D, Encanto.
I'm going to guess A.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. Which Disney animated voice actor said the quote, "You threw off my groove"?
That would be David Spade.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question is, in Raya and the Last Dragon, What stops the Droon from getting the different civilizations of Kumandra, which goes away after Sisu's death?
Give me multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, fire, B, water, C, mountains, or D, trees.
I'm going to guess B.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Your penultimate question. How many siblings does Kenai have in Brother Bear?
Kenai.
Kenai, sorry.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A1, B2, C3, or D4.
I'm going to guess A.
That is unfortunately incorrect. JD, your chance for the 1 point steal. Your choices again are A1, B2, C3, or D4.
I'm going to go with C.
That is unfortunately incorrect. The correct answer was B2.
Okay. No, thanks.
And your final question is, what specific relation does Lady Tremaine have to Cinderella in Cinderella?
Stepmother.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. At the end of that round, I have Zach getting a score up to 11. JD still at 5. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
Fantastic. Then JD will bring back in the wheel. This will be your first spin. It lands on opponent's choice. So, Zach, you will get the choice of what to give JD. Here are the options.
Let's go with Epic Adventures.
Epic Adventures. All right. Sounds like a plan. JD, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Epic Adventures. Are you prepared for them?
Sure.
Your first question. Daisy, Bungo, Myrtle, and Minty are ponies that are stolen by trolls in which Epic Adventures film?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey; B, The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian; C, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader; or D, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King?
The Hobbit. A.
We can accept there's only one Hobbit on the thing, so yes, we can accept that. That's correct for 1 point. All right, JD, your second question. Who plays Elizabeth Swann in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise?
Keira Knightley.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, JD, your third question. The High Priest Mola Ram is killed by what kind of animals in Temple of Doom?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, lions; B, sharks; C, bears; or D, crocodiles?
Crocodiles. D.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, JD, your penultimate question. Why do the Pevensey children initially... Oh, wow, those are hard words. All right, starting over. Why do the Pevensey children initially need to leave their home and move in with the professor in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, they are fleeing the war; B, they get kicked out of school; C, their mom dies; or D, the professor had a heart attack?
Can I get a repeat of the options?
You can. Your repeat of the option is it A, they are fleeing the war; B, they get kicked out of school; C, their mom dies; or D, the professor has a heart attack? I just need your hands up, JD.
Sorry. I'm going to guess B.
B is unfortunately incorrect, Zach. You're going to get a chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, they are fleeing the war; B, they get kicked out of school; C, their mom dies; or D, the professor had a heart attack.
I'm going to guess A.
A is correct for the 1 point steal. All right, JD, your final question in Epic Adventures. In Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, what mythical object is Jack searching for to gain immortality?
The Fountain of Youth.
That is correct for 2 more points in the end of round number 2. And I have a very close game. Zach in the lead 12 to JD's 11.
That is what I have.
All righty, then we're going to get into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions? We get into round number 3.
Nope.
All right, first category you can bet points on is Epic Adventures. Let's get bets, starting with JD.
1.
And Zach.
1.
All right, your question in Epic Adventures. What object does the Cross of Coronado Thief give to a young Indiana Jones out of respect at the beginning of The Last Crusade?
Oh, my pen isn't working. Oh boy, that's fun. Let me see if my other one works.
Can I get a repeat of the question?
You can. Zach, that'll be your first repeat of the match. The question again. What object does the Cross of Coronado Thief give to a young Indiana Jones out of respect at the beginning of The Last Crusade? How's it going?
You know, chilling,
Killing.
having some wine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you finish it?
Well, there's only like 1 glass left
4.
of the bottle.
Okay, so should be 3.
I know.
1. Pens down. We'll start with JD.
Hat. His hat.
Hands up.
His hat.
Yes, Jewel of the Nile.
Hat is the correct answer. His hat is what we were looking for. So JD will gain 1 point. Zach will lose 1 point. The score has flipped. JD is in the lead 12 to Zach's 11. Anna, what's the next category they can bet points on?
Your next category you can the next category that you can bet points on is YA.
Let's get bets starting with Zach.
Just 1.
All right, and JD.
0.
All right, Anna, what's the question?
All right, your question YA is characters go on a honeymoon on a private island in which YA film?
So the wine is why your reading is just a little off.
Probably, yeah.
There was definitely more. There was enough for me.
There wasn't really that much.
Did you even ask? Did you even say, Nick, maybe do you want this last glass of wine?
The door was closed. So.
Come on. Nonsense. I can literally hear you right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with JD, who bet 0.
Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1.
And Zach.
Yes, The Fault in Our Stars.
JD is correct. Breaking Dawn Part 1 is what we were looking for. He bet 0 points, so he will stay right at 12. Zach, unfortunately, incorrect. He will lose 1 point. Go down to 10. It's 10 to 12, 2-point game. As we get to the third category, you can bet points on. That category is Criminal Underworld. Let's get bets, starting with JD.
I'm going 0 again.
All right, and Zach.
I don't know if it's smart. I also said 0.
All right, your question in Criminal Underworld. Let's see how this goes. Who plays Brian O'Connor in the Fast and Furious franchise?
Okay, I'm regretting this decision.
Yeah, I had a feeling people might.
So am I.
I thought
It happens.
I thought there might be some regrets. But what's life without a little regret?
Yep, absolutely.
It's okay, guys. You can be mad at Nick.
Hey,
I am.
well, that's, yeah. Well, that you're mad at me. You're drinking the last glass of wine. It's not very nice.
I could give you some. I'll save you some.
Appreciate it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with JD
Paul Walker.
and Zach.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker is correct, and what we're looking for, but both players bet 0. We are still at a 2-point lead for JD, 12 to 10. What is the penultimate category that they can bet points on, Anna?
Your penultimate category is the Wizarding World.
Let's get bets starting with Zach.
1.
And JD.
I bet 0, and I will have no regrets, even if I happen to get it right.
That's fair. Good to know. I do believe if Zach misses this, that will be the match. If Zach hits this, we move on. So, your question in the Wizarding World brought to you by Anna. Go.
I was going to say, excuse me. Who destroys the cup in one of... Sorry, I just heard myself from the echo. Again. Who destroys the cup, one of Voldemort's Horcruxes in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2? The echo sometimes just really...
Was it the echo or was it just the...
No. Stop that. No, sometimes I start talking too loud and then it like reverberates in my ears very loud.
In your noise canceling headphones? I'm confused. I thought it canceled the noise. How could you hear the echo?
Because I guess your computer picks it up. Because the computer I got you for Christmas is really good.
You're not making much sense.
So like
5,
echoes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with JD, who bet 0.
Ron Weasley was my
and
guess.
Zach.
I also said Ron Weasley.
And your winner, JD Domash. We were looking for Hermione. Ron is also there, but
I always get those. I know exactly where they are. I always get the two confused.
Very
Is it Ron
fair.
or Hermione who did?
They are indeed together, but Hermione does indeed give the final blow. So JD will win a very close match, a very good match, a very even match. Anna, wouldn't you say so?
Yes, they were kind of neck and neck pretty much the whole time. So yes, definitely evenly matched.
Sweet deal. Well, let's see how the players are feeling in some post-match interviews. Zach, first fandom matching, like you said, you've played in Melee. Fandom, I don't know if you would consider it your main thing or more of just like you're one of those guys like John Marr or Bill Carriola who kind of jumps in this and says like, I'll see what I've got. This isn't really where I put my focus, but like, who knows? We'll see what happens. You did very, very well for someone who may be coming in with that sort of mindset. How do you feel about your first match? How do you think it went?
Yeah, I'm of the second mind. It's like I've done the regular Melee. I wanted to try this just to see how it would work, and I would definitely love to do it again. I think I did pretty well. Again, the third round seems to always get me in these matches, and it's just like again, you never know what's going to pop up. So I think I did good, but there's always room for improvement. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's that first match. Like maybe in a future match you bet on Criminal Underworld. I don't know how familiar either of you were with the category. But now that you know what's in it, maybe it's like, okay, I'm actually a Fast and Furious fan. Like maybe I throw a bet at it next time. Well, but that's kind of what happens.
I mean, yeah, I think when you say the category, you never know what road you're going to go down. So
right. 100%. But no, I think you put up a very even match against JD being tied out of round 1, making a 1-point difference out of round 2. And then round 3 was very, very close the whole time. So, Zach, I think you did great. We will definitely see you back. Is there anyone in the league that you're aware of that you would like to call out to play against?
Since this is my first match, just give me anybody.
It's fair. Smart. Don't want to make enemies. I get you, Zach. Zach, congratulations on a match well played. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. JD Domash in the winner's circle after your first match. Only half the people who've ever played Fandom can say that because, they'll play against someone else who hasn't played. And one will win, one will lose. That's usually how it happens. But, JD, this is a good foot to start on if you're looking to make a run at this thing. I know you said you were also here to sort of test yourself, see what you had. But clearly you have some back knowledge about the things in Fandom. Zach gave you a good fight. You guys were even pretty much the whole time, but you hit some questions. I was a little surprised. I did not expect to see Breaking Dawn Part 1 on your board. And when you turned that around, I was like, okay, maybe there's something here. But JD, how are you feeling about your first match?
Yeah, I did pretty well. I think when I played it when we got to round 3 and I saw how close we were throughout the whole thing, and especially since I got opponent's choice, like that is always like the great equalizer. You never know what you're going to get on the wheel. You never know how deep the wheel from my geek matches gets. So like, when you hit those when you get to round 3, I was like, okay, how deep does how deep does YA go? Because if it's surface level, I'm gonna do I I watch a lot of things, so I have a base knowledge of a lot of things. And same thing with Criminal Underworld. I just wasn't sure how deep that went. So I'm like, play it safe, you know.
Yeah. No, I love it. Smart strategy. It worked out for you. Like I said, you came off with the win. I'll ask you the same question. Is there anyone in the league you're aware of? You will be moving on to a second match rather soon since you won your first one. Is there anyone you're hoping to go up against in that match?
No, I'm just here as that I'm here to I'm here to have fun. I love to play and I love to test my knowledge constantly. So I definitely see myself continuing forward and I look forward to seeing whoever I face.
Sounds like a plan. Well, JD, congratulations on the win. We look forward to seeing you back. Thanks for being here. That'll bring us to the end of this here Fandom Fights debut match. I think a great one. Anna, some final closing thoughts. What are you thinking?
Very exciting match the whole time, kind of neck and neck, like who's going to get the lead kind of thing. But excited to see where these two go. They both played really well. I think now that they kind of have a feel of like what the questions are and like what the vibe is, they'll be able to play, not that they didn't play confidently, but even more confidently. And I'm excited to see where they go.
Sweet deal. Sounds like a plan. Well, thank you to all of you for being here. Thank you to Zach. Thank you to JD. Thank you to Anna. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. And be sure to check out all the other matches. Like I said, this was a little break from our tournament. Get a debut match in there, but the tournament is still happening. We are deep in the quarter semifinals of both tournaments, so check out all those matches. And we'll see you next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.